Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another death battle. Or let's not get copyrighted and let's call this a One Piece battle. So we have the pirate hunter Zoro facing Admiral Kizaru. And in this video we are going to analyze their strength, their weapon, everything to see who won between these two legendary fighters. But before I go ahead in, how about you guys like the video and subscribe? And now it's time to see who won in this One Piece battle because we don't get copyrighted. So Kizaru have the light Deathroot Logia type also, so it means that he can turn his body into light, like pure light itself, and he can use it as like a laser beam. And Kizaru is a very strong character because we know for a fact that he's a admiral, and plus he has been admiral in the Shanks era, in the Mihawk era. So possibly he did fought Shanks for a little bit. He probably clashed with Kaido Big Mom. He probably clashed with Blackbeard Shanks. We know for a fact that he did clash with Yonko, and that was Luffy. So Kizaru is a very strong fighter, but let's just go through all the basic feats that we have seen from him. So he's an admiral, he's a Logia type, he is possibly awakened because Inu and Kujon, both of them have been in the same, like both of them have been admirals with Kizaru, and we know Kizaru is the oldest admiral. And I believe in my heart, in my beautiful black heart, that if Inu and Kujon, if both of them are awakened, I know for a fact Kujon is also 100% awakened, because if you look at every single One Piece skater that's awakened, Luffy, Law, Kid, possibly the two admirals like Kujon and Inu, Green Barber and Fusora, all of them except for the last three, they are maybe. But Kid, Law and Kid, Law and Luffy, we know for a fact they are guaranteed awakened, and Big Mom. For those four are guaranteed awakened with Doflamingo. So those five are awakened. And they are very good with the Deathroot. They are very creative with the Deathroot, you could say. And so we have seen Kizaru fighting Luffy in the manga. Spoiler alert, he was fighting Luffy. And Kujon, he wasn't only using like his light to use as a laser beam, which is quite like creative by itself, but Kizaru was using his Deathroot very creatively. He was making clones of himself. That's creative. But so that shows me Kizaru is very good with his Deathroot, and he probably had that Deathroot for a very long time. So I believe Kizaru is a awakened light user. But let's move on to the Luffy's fight, when he was fighting Luffy. Him and Gear 5 Luffy, by the way. So also this Gear 5 Luffy would be a little bit more stronger because he had to use the food more, like he used the food more often now. He had experience using Gear 5 and the Nika form. He just fought Kaido. He beat Kaido with Gear 5, even though it took him to his absolute limit. He beat Kaido. He beat Rob Lucy in a mid to high diff. Like Luffy didn't even break a sweat in Gear 5. But when Luffy was fighting Kizaru, Luffy didn't absolutely destroy Kizaru like how he destroyed Rob Lucy. There was like Luffy got knocked down like twice in the fight against Kizaru, where Luffy just absolutely destroyed Rob Lucy. So the fact that Kizaru could keep up with a Gear 5 Nika, Kizaru could keep up with a Gear 5 Luffy, who this point of Luffy could be more stronger than what Kaido the face. Like this Gear 5 is stronger than what Kaido face, is stronger what Rob Lucy the face, because Luffy would be like use this ability more often. Like Luffy had more experience with Gear 5. So this was a very strong, not stronger, but very stronger. This was like a lightly stronger Gear 5 Luffy than Kaido face. And the fact that Kizaru could keep up with that Gear 5, and I believe Kizaru wasn't even trying to fight Luffy because the whole time when Kizaru was supposed to kill Dr. Vegapunk, Kizaru didn't want to kill this guy. We, the One Piece community, we can all agree that Kizaru wasn't even trying or don't want to at all to kill Dr. Vegapunk, because Kizaru, he could have bullets like Dr. Vegapunk multiple times in the manga. He could have easily got away from Luffy and then just like try and make his way to Dr. Vegapunk and kill him. And I'm saying like Kizaru is 100% awakened. We didn't even see Kizaru using his awakened ability, and plus Kizaru didn't done a lot of names attack. He didn't even done his light sword. The same Kizaru that used his light sword on Rayleigh, the same Kizaru that was spamming the light sword for the white beard and stuff like that. He didn't like take that out of his bag. He only using like normal ability. The only like ability, like really cool ability that he did use was his clone's light. But there was no awaken, there was no other strong attack. And so I believe like Kizaru wasn't even trying to fight or kill Dr. Vegapunk, because him and Dr. Vegapunk, they are homies. They are homeboys. So I don't think Kizaru really want to kill Dr. Vegapunk there. And also, if we take everything in now, let's look at the other admirals. Let's look at Fusora and let's look at Green Ball, because Kizaru, we have no feet. Actually, let's look at all the other like admirals and let's look at their feats and let's try to like compare to Kizaru. So Fusora, the class of Luffy, but they wasn't even trying, and that's the only feats that Fusora have. The Green Ball feats, he was fighting and he was keeping up with Yamato and the samurais, and Green Ball was winning the fight until Shanks scared him off. And I believe Kizaru is stronger than Green Ball and Fusora. And plus, so if we take that in, I believe Kizaru is stronger than Green Ball and Fusora. So and Green Ball did literally destroy the samurais, and he was keeping up with Yamato, which that's a feat by itself. It was his feat. So Kizaru is top tier, and the fact that he have like a massive balls to say, hey, okay, you put me in Wano so I can end Big Mom and a Kaido relationship. Like Kizaru have big balls, so that's everything of Kizaru feats. And now it's time to look at the Pirate Hunter Zoro. So going over Kizaru feats was a little bit too long, so I need to make this quick because I don't like making long videos because the editing take quite a while. But let's quickly move to Pirate Hunter Zoro. Zoro, let's just go on his feats from Wano to Egg because yeah, let's just do that quickly. So in Wano, Zoro did scar Kaido with that's a very you could say the most important feat. Zoro could like scar Kaido. He fought with the Worst Generation against Big Mom and Kaido, and he was still awake. And he took not two attacks, but he took a combined attack from two youngers. He took the combined attack from Big Mom and Kaido. Zoro ate that like it was breakfast. He ate that like he was waking up from morning, and he just grabbed the porridge and just summoned. So yeah, so Zoro took on two, like not, why am I keep saying two? He took on a combined attack from Kaido and Big Mom. Even though it like broke every bone of his body, he was still alive. And after breaking every bone of his body, he took some steroids. Then he went to go fight Kin. He beat Kin. It was a very awesome fight. They were going crazy. The animation team was going crazy. But Zoro beat Kin, even though he had a broken bone. But to be fair, he did took steroids. So in Wano, he scored Kaido. He fought Big Mom and Kaido with some help. He took a combined attack from two young girls. Then after that, he beat Kaido's right hand man, Kin. News feats, massive feats, the biggest feats on earth, the biggest. But that's the most important feats from Wano, because if you really look at it, Zoro actually didn't done anything. Even though the One Piece community was hyping this was going to be Zoro arc, because Whole Cake Island was Sanji's arc, Wano is going to be Zoro arc. It was kind of Zoro's arc, but at the same time, he didn't like even look at everything. He done bits, but he wasn't like the main guy. Luffy was the main guy, let's be honest. In Wano, Luffy was the main guy. Zoro, he was the guy, but not the main guy, if you know what even know what I'm guessing, but still. And Zoro got a very, very powerful sword. He got the Emma sword, which basically it's just like Kongasaki in it. And in Wano we also learn that Zoro have Kongasaki, and he have real haki on top of his Almond haki. So this guy have advanced Almond haki. He still have good obvious haki. Now you have Kongasaki, and now you have that sword which contains advanced Kongasaki. That sword have advanced Kongasaki on top of it. Sorry. So now if we go on Agate Island, sorry I forgot. If we go on Agate Island, Zoro, I think as a Zoro had done more bits in like what is the organ? Agate Island, yeah. So Zoro in Agate Island was a beast. So first on his first feats, he loaded of Kaku, the giraffe guy, which he was a awakened giraffe guy, but Zoro deleting again. He make him his dinner that night. He make Kaku his dinner. But on the table he had some giraffe meat. But not only giraffe meat, he also have cat meat because he's Japanese. Anyway, so Zoro did fought Rob Lucy. And Zoro did low diff or mid diff Rob Lucy. Like Zoro didn't even like break a sweat. After Sanji calling Zoro useless, Zoro saying, F you, bro, F you. Make me take my sword out and make me load of this guy, then I show you who's the man. So then Zoro done that. He literally killed a cat. He killed the cat. He went hunting that night. He killed the cat. He got some cat meat. He got some giraffe meat. Zoro was cooking. Zoro was eating. Zoro was saving up like Sanji. So Zoro they load of a awakened dev producer of Rob Lucy and Kaku. Like literally low diff or mid diff. Then after that, Zoro the class with the one of the Ghosts members, St. Ethan. The class of St. Ethan was like a good, like they class for a while. Then that's all that Zoro did done in OK Island. That's always he's like that's everything that he done. So Zoro they have a very good showing in why am I keep saying OK Island? In Agate Island, Zoro they had a good showing, and in also in Wano. The fact that he can low diff or mid diff with Kaku and Rob Lucy is a big fact. So GG Zoro. Now it's time to see who won between these two amazing fighters. Now it's time to see who won between Kizaru and Rono Zoro, and I think it's a very hard fight. Like me personally, it's a very hard fight. If those two fight on Agate Island, if those two, like if Luffy say nah Zoro, you can fight Kizaru, it will be a very hard fight. I can see both of them taking themselves to the limit. Actually, if you take away Dr. Vegapunk, if you take away the Sword, if you just put Kizaru and Zoro in the same island, and if those two just fight, if those two just say, you know what, let's just fight, it can go either way. Like I can completely see that it can go either way with those two, because Kizaru, he has the IQ, he has a better IQ. Yeah, he has better IQ because he has been a Marine for a very long time, so experience is on Kizaru's side. So Kizaru have the speed, IQ, better IQ. He has a hacks, while Zoro on the other hand, the thing that he have is the haki, the strength, the durability, and that's all I'm going to say, because also the Kizaru don't have good stamina, because after he fought Luffy for like not even for a long period of time, whereas just a couple of chapters, Kizaru was done with the world. I think I actually remember the manga run. Actually, I think after when Kizaru and Luffy to fight for like 3 or 4 chapters, Luffy was the one that got tired. Of course he got tired. Then Luffy got hungry and forced him. Well, Kizaru was still up. He was still up, ready to fight, but he could not be bothered to fight. So I actually think Kizaru would win. I am not a Zoro meat writer. I think Kizaru would win, just because Kizaru is faster, just because Kizaru awakened ability could cause Zoro a very hard time. But the thing is, Kizaru must not be caught with Zoro's blade. If Zoro casts him slacking, Zoro could end the fight quite quickly, because with his advanced Conqueror's haki with Emma, that could cause extremely use damage. So Kizaru must just be careful really. If Kizaru is not slacking, and if Kizaru is smart, and if he uses speed as his advantage, I can see Kizaru win. But if Zoro casts Kizaru lacking for like a couple seconds or 2 to 3 minutes, Zoro would win. So I think Kizaru would win. And that's the video. I hope you guys like the video. I hope you guys subscribe. See you later.